Good afternoon. So, a quick question to get you going. Please raise your hand if you ever successfully used a digital ID in your phone.
What's up?
All right. Many thanks. So, wait, I'm waiting for my presentation. Do I have to click something? Huh? Oh, yeah. So we are building a citizen-obsessed government, but if we are to succeed, we need your help. But before I tell you how you can help, quick introduction. My name is Kotara, and I lead Cesko.Digital. Cesko.Digital initially started as a community of expert volunteers, software developers, designers, marketers, project managers, who were building digital products with positive social impact for free. Over the first 5 years, we built 39 of those and reached more than 5 million people here in the Czech Republic. If you actually ever heard of us, you probably associate us with one of these projects, especially COVID Portal, which is something, unfortunately, many of us had to use during the pandemic. We're going through a bit of a mission shift. What we used to do was to work as a sort of a digital fire brigade, quenching the fires as they came. But alongside all this, well, let's say quenching, we were noticing some underlying conditions why there are fires even in the first place. And so we asked ourselves questions if we want to keep on running and, being this digital fire brigade, or if we want to actually tackle the underlying problems. So what we do today is we analyze the root causes of the insufficient digital transformation of this country. We propose systemic solutions to them, and we connect key stakeholders to be able to actually deliver this mission. Which leads us to today. Today, the government is actually finally moving to digital. Over the last couple of years, we made huge strides in digital transformation of this country. But alongside digitizing individual services, the question remains whether we are truly building a digital country that serves us all, as citizens and as companies. And here are some numbers. They give us some at least rough idea of where we are. And the thing is, we are still struggling behind the rest of the EU. And when it comes to user centricity, we are still pretty much struggling at the very end. If we dive deeper into the root causes of the problems, firstly, we lack KPIs. On the government-wide level, at the moment, we don't truly track performance, and especially user satisfaction with digital public services. And as they say, you can't improve what you don't measure. Secondly, we lack priorities, and especially we lack leadership. In public institutions, if you want to truly push through any idea, you need someone pushing for it. But this is the same in the business as well. And I have some very new data here for you. Because when I say digital transformation, the politicians you probably associate with the topic is the Pirate Party. But the thing is, the Pirate Party probably won't make it into the next government. And then there's the question of who's actually going to be pushing for it. We don't know. And thirdly, innovations don't scale. We often see government as one, but actually it's 14 different companies, it's 14 different buildings. And if you build a success story somewhere, it doesn't necessarily translate to all the other ministries, and this is a problem. Why should we care? Well, firstly, low quality of services translates to low trust in public institutions. And this can have some very, very grim consequences. Secondly, we are losing the money. A lot of money we could be actually using elsewhere. And thirdly, we're not ready for the future. And the problem is, over the next political cycle, AGI probably going to be here. It's going to be a huge problem. Why? I told you, why should we care about? Why should we care today in 2025? Well, firstly, as I said, digital, or the election is coming and digital is losing its priority. Secondly, the progress we actually built over the last 4 years is in danger. And the most costly digital transformation is one you don't continue. Luckily, we got a plan, but we need more support and funding. What we are doing today is we're doing a huge research. A research of size that probably hasn't ever been done here in the Czech Republic. We're doing so with the STEM Institute, and we're talking to customers, meaning the citizens and the companies, but also the politicians and the leaders of public institutions, to have a very good idea of where we are. We're doing so to create a shared sense of truth, or really to capture the situation as it is. At the same time, what we're working on is the KPI. We're actually proposing a KPI to be able from now on to track and measure the success of digital transformation in this country. And over the summer, based on all these things, we're gonna be drawing up policy recommendations for the next government to deliver the priorities of the people in the digital transformation area in the next political cycle. What we're also doing alongside all that is we are building a supportive network. And this is where you come in. Politicians listen to demand. And if there's demand for the topic of digital transformation, they're gonna address it. If not, then they won't. And what they actually truly listen to is the voice of business. This is something they care of. So, if you want to support us, or if you actually care about the topic, and if you want to support us, you can do two things. Firstly, this month we're throwing an event where we're going to dive much deeper into the topic of digital transformation of this country and start showing the first data that we got from all this research. If you would like to hear more, scan the QR code. It will take you directly to the registration. Secondly, and maybe more importantly, please talk to me. I will be here for another hour, and I would love to hear your questions, hear your thoughts. So don't hesitate, please talk to me. Also, don't hesitate to talk to my colleague Lucia. Lucia, please raise your hand. Because Lucia knows everything I do and probably even more. So thank you for your time, and have a nice rest of the conference. Thank you.